What's up, Konyo kids? Today we're gonna talk about LumiSpa. Is it a scam or is it real? When I started university around 18, I was approached by this guy who wanted to recruit me for New Skin. And I didn't realize it at first, but it was actually a pyramid scheme. So in order to become a member, you have to submit at least 100 names and contact numbers. And so I had to contact some of my friends or schoolmates. And then somebody actually told me that this is a pyramid scheme. Like, this is literally the definition of a pyramid scheme. And I was shocked to hear that because I never heard of it. So, anyway, ever since then, New Skin has had that negative image in my head. And whenever somebody from New Skin tries to approach me for, like, let's say a product or whatever, I automatically shut them down. 10 years later, a colleague of mine introduced me to the LumiSpa. It's actually pretty sleek when I first saw it. So the question now is, does it work? What is it for? Can the product justify the pyramid scheme? I don't want to judge a product based on the sales structure of a company. So we are going to give it a chance. If LumiSpa actually does what it says it does, then. So what is LumiSpa? It is a handheld device that you apply onto your face, and the head of the LumiSpa rotates. The outer circle and the inner circle rotate in different directions. The whole purpose of the LumiSpa is to help your skin exfoliate and promote collagen production to make the skin look firm and reduce the appearance of fine lines. Up until recently, I never really had a problem with, like, let's say, oily skin or acne or anything like that. It was only when I turned 30 when I suddenly, started getting acne. I believe it's got something to do with my hormones because I noticed that I normally get a breakout during ovulation or during my period. I think it's too much of a coincidence that it occurs every 2 weeks. I learned that when your progesterone increases, it also promotes the production of sebum. And when you're a lot older, the acne is cystic, meaning it grows underneath the skin and it doesn't come out like it normally would when you're like a teenager or when you're an adolescent. So there is no pus per se to dry out, and so the acne stays on a lot longer. I've also tried shaving my face. You can watch the video here, and it didn't exactly work. It felt nice and all that, but it didn't stop the acne from coming back. The acne just came back twofold. Like, without my makeup, you would have actually seen like a whole constellation of scars. And it's always just in this area, which is strange, right? I don't have anything on this side of the face. So you're probably wondering, oh, maybe it's your sheets or your pillowcases. Well, ever since I started getting this, I asked for my sheets to be changed at least once a week. Well, guess what? The acne is still here. So it's not that either. So the most that we can do is try to make sure that your pores don't get clogged to avoid any cystic acne. Because cystic acne is a lot worse than regular acne, the one with a pus that dries out. So this is what the LumiSpa looks like. The head rotates in two directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. To turn it on, you just have to press this button, and there you go. To turn it off, you just have to press it long and hard. It also comes in its own charging pod, like so. And once you stick it in there, the handle lights up to indicate that it is charging. So it said that before your first use, you have to make sure that it is fully charged. I forgot to do this, and I'm doing it right now because it takes about 8 hours to be fully charged. So maybe we'll come back and try this out tomorrow. The package also comes with a cleanser. And before I got my package, I was asked what kind of skin I had. because they have a different kind of cleanser for each type of skin. So they have a cleanser for dry skin, normal skin, sensitive skin, skin prone to blemishes, and of course, oily. That's what I went for. And the way it works is that you have to apply this cleanser onto the head of the LumiSpa and then press it against your skin lightly. And you can't really linger in the same spot for long. You have to constantly move. So we're going to do this on the cheeks, the chin, and the forehead tomorrow. Moisten face with warm water and apply ample activating cleanser evenly over face, avoiding eye area. For optimal results, use with AgeLoc LumiSpa device as directed in AgeLoc LumiSpa user's manual. Okay. Wow, I feel my skin being massaged. Ooh. Okay, what was that? I think it's telling me to move. Okay, so I guess it's telling me to move again. Okay, last part would be the chin and jaw area. Especially this part. I've been getting acne here too. The hell? Wow, my skin looks really blotchy. I don't know if that's normal, but it's starting to sting. Oh, that's it. It just stopped on its own. I guess we're done. So yeah, it does feel a bit tender. Medj mahapde. I think the whole thing only took about 2 minutes. So it's like 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there, 30 seconds up, 30 seconds down, and then it just stops on its own. And the nice thing about this is that you can detach the head and just clean it. Be careful not to get the actual handle wet, because that's kind of where all the electronics are. So I rinsed my face and immediately felt better. The stinging went away. I also noticed something different. Like, my face is a bit tighter, like, or maybe because my skin is drier. I don't know, not really sure. I have a suspicion it could be a combination of both. But let's see what time will tell. Oh, so if you apply pressure too hard, there's a long vibration. And if you also move it too fast, it vibrates multiple times to tell you. This is just my second time using it, and I could already feel my skin becoming more supple, a lot smoother, especially after I rinsed off the cleanser. Like, it was just so soft and smooth. I had bumps on this side of my cheek. After my second use, like, they're definitely a lot flatter, a bit more leveled. So maybe after a whole week of LumiSpa, you know, it could potentially just level off any uneven skin. Look at this glassy finish, right? After rinsing it off. Oh my god, look! It's like I look like an anime or a character. Do not use harsh chemicals or abrasives on your AgeLoc LumiSpa device. Keep out of reach of children. Do not use device if treatment head is damaged. Only use device as directed and do not apply excessive product to the treatment head. Only use device for standard treatment times and do not use for an excessive period. Do not use for an excessive period on one area of the skin. Only use device as directed and do not apply to compromised skin. Do not use on raised moles or compromised skin. Do not conduct treatment more frequently than recommended. Do not expose charging base to water. Do not use device if it is damaged. Do not use power cord in a wet environment. Do not use power cord if it becomes wet. Do not handle charging base with wet hands. Regularly clean hand grip. Do not share treatment heads. Never place your device near or over a radiator, heat register, or any other heat source. Avoid leaving your device in an overly hot or cold environment for prolonged periods of time. The storage temperature range for the device is between 10 degrees and 45 degrees Celsius. For optimal battery life, we would advise avoiding temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius. After a week of using it every single day for about 2 minutes per day, my face actually had smoother skin. The bumps went away. The scarring is a lot lighter. I would say that yes, the LumiSpa does work in that regard. It does what it says it was supposed to do. But is it worth it? Do you absolutely need it? Only if you can afford it. The AgeLoc LumiSpa itself is not a scam. Nu Skin's sales structure might be. I'm trying to get my mom to try it and even my grandma to try it. My grandma's like 90 years old. I asked if this is okay for like sagging skin because my grandma doesn't really have blemishes or a lot of wrinkles. Her problem is really just the sagging skin and eye bags. In theory, it should also help with the collagen production, which would firm up the skin. Because when you're older, your body produces less collagen, right? So it's really important for like supplements and these devices to help with that. Anyway, that's pretty much all that I wanted to share. So if you guys found this video helpful, let me know by clicking that thumbs up button and click that bell icon to stay notified of any new content. Thanks for watching.